Okay, everyone, how you doing? Getting ready, right, for our organization launching day? Well, I hope so. Let's get ready. Okay, so here's Goiana Ferreira and Andrew Della Pietra together placing some updates for our international constitution. So please help us out and place all the typings, improve them with your students, send to your university, the nearest university, and let's get ready, okay? All right, so we already shared the link. Let's improve everything because this is for us, for all countries of this planet Earth. Okay, we see you soon. Here it is. Okay, dear volunteers, I hope you're doing really great. Here is Goiana Ferreira, and here we have some updates. So please type everything so we can place all those improvements at our website. Okay, so I already share with everyone the link where you can post everything that is possible, right, according to your study with your students. Okay, and then afterwards I'm going to open an email. All right, and I can also, for the teachers that are interested, they can send me an email, tell me which school they're from, not school, sorry, university, because we are only going to receive items from university. So every school needs to give their updates, anything else to be improved, to their age level above them, okay? All right, so here we are. Thank you so much. So we have some improvements. In a few words, the most important one at the center of continents will be clear, because there's no need to have people living so far away from the beaches. Beaches are good for us, important, have many minerals coming from different continents, okay? Different places. So that will be good for us, okay? Sorry, so many. I type so fast, but it's so many pages I have no time. Here's cupuaçu, graviola, Brazilian, I don't know any other Brazilian fruits that goes well in the woods. But we're not having woods, remember, we are not having woods. We are going to plant trees that go well in semi-arid and desert land that does not need that. So we can have cashews, some other nuts that grow well in dry soil, okay? All right, so that is important. Yeah, because, instead of have everything really too tight, right? So on the future, we see which one's going to survive, of course. But for now, we can plant one far away from another, monitor them really well, have those paths already talked about, right? And tractors need to keep compacting the soil so it won't grow things in it, right? So we have to compact roads, like lines, right? Like roads. And for the water trucks to come every day, and we have to prepare the soil really well, okay? Prepare the soil and put everything we can, mulch and hay and rice, forgot the word now, the peelings of the rice and things like that, right? Because that's for us to prepare. And also we can put some animals from the region, as already said, okay? So here it's another big improvement. I think we're going to do great if we do 16 million inhabitants, I think the limit will be there, and every county will have their limit, you know, according to their apartments they already have, and it's forbidden to change any age, like for the elders. As soon as we are going to establish, because we can think about a few more days, you're going to be 90, you know, or 99, how that will be, or 98, we have to think about. Because people will be really healthy, right? So, but also, you know, 100 years, that's also a lot. So let's see how it goes, and then we go from there. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, because we really have many things to check. So what you're typing, if you are a teacher of any grade, you know, for elementary, for preschool is a little talk, right? Just a very few words. We are improving our planet, which ideas you have, and then you're going to conduct them, you know, 20 minutes conversation. I think that will be really sustainable, right? To talk about every day you can talk about. So one day focus more on food, the other day, you know, one day for each department. Let's see what they talk about, and of course you're gonna guide them for the better ideas, right, according already to our plan. For elementary, you can already talk a bit, you know, about 20 minutes or so. They can also start writing a few things, just the topics, and pass to middle school any great idea you might have. Read what they already wrote, okay? So here, the 28 weeks for the headquarters. The headquarters will keep the line of the countries mentioned. So we're going to stay on that Sahel line. We are going there, yes. But the difference is that we're going straight and then we're going to Asia. And the other team's going to be on those drawings I made. You know, I made yesterday those drawings right here, okay? So those drawings, other teams gonna be on those areas that will be established for each team already to be there and do everything already explained ahead of time, okay? All right, and I forgot to say, we need here the headquarters team. It's people, so we're going to have quite many couples that will stay with us for all those 10 years. So if we're going to be in a city, they're going to be with us. If we're going to travel to check, to help different countries, they are coming with us, okay? So we're going to let you know after. So here, let me just write quick here. Headquarters team assistant for all 10 years. So I don't know how many couples, okay? But yes, we're gonna have that, okay? Oh, sorry, mess up here a little bit. Head. Okay, so here, more information. So thanks so much for helping us, okay? And helping to type everything. And yeah, soon gonna have our website, and we will give everyone the proper link, the website address, and please keep sharing our information. So we're going to send a letter, so it's very important. And here, so I am the international director, right? And Andrew is the international secretary. I already asked him. So that's very important, okay? All right, everyone. So we see you soon. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, and we talk to you soon. Okay, thank you so much, dear teachers. We really appreciate it. And if you're listening to those items and you have more ideas, families can also give ideas to their children, teens, teachers. All right? If it's an elder, don't have children, teens, can go to grandchildren schools as well, right? Or straight to the university. If you study university or adult education, go to teachers, all right? But to edit the Google Docs that we talk about will be only university teachers because they are the ones that supposedly know the best, okay? All right, thank you so much. And the other thing is for Waldorf teachers, we are not having anything about theosophy, anything about philosophy, okay? None of that. And the permaculture, you know, we are gonna follow what we already wrote about, okay? All right, we really appreciate. We see you soon. Okay, we have a few more updates for this video. Thank you. Here they are. Okay, everyone. So here it's where you go. You just type Waldorf World List and you come to this link, and here you have schools from all countries. You see, so please, if you do that, we really appreciate, because that's very important for us. Okay, so all countries right here. Okay, all the Waldorf school. So we have more than 1,000 schools in 64 countries, complete schools, and about 2,000 kindergartens in 70 countries, okay? So here they are. So please follow this. We are not invite universities anymore. We are focusing on Waldorf schools because they're really the best environment, the best fans, the best teachers, the most respectful children, teens, okay? All right, so that's what we're doing. So please go to their website. I'm gonna show one more time, right here, you see? Right there, okay? All right, and then that's what we are going, okay? So contact them, call them. If they're in your country, you can already call. If it's in another country, see if they have WhatsApp number, because many people already have WhatsApp, right? So let's invite the boarding schools, all schools of all types, full day, half day, nurseries. The main thing is to get one family from each country. So we really need, because in reality we have much more than 70 countries. 70 is just this official list. But there are much more than that, okay? Probably what we have is 2,000 schools, because some are not 100% Waldorf yet, you know, but they already have great families. So please do that, all right? Already organize and already get invite from different emails, so you can do one day, the next day your spouse can do, send to your parents, your family, your siblings, neighbors, co-workers, everyone. You know, we really need to invite everyone for this beautiful conference, okay? All right, it will be really great. And the conference starts on November 11th. And we're gonna tell the proper location only to the families that really get registered. Okay, to apply, everyone can apply. Every family that will have the paperwork can apply. But to really have the confirmation of the location, we're only going to give to families that really confirm. Because you'll be here, United States, or in Florida. Oops, sorry. You'll be here, United States, or in Brazil, right? Okay? So that's the main thing, for us to have those families. So here they are, you know, how many they are, and if it's a school or kindergarten. Okay, so it's very important. This was updated in September, so it's a good list. It's just about a month old, right? So I've really count on your cooperation, and let's get organized and share with everyone, okay? So it will be really a gift because we need those things. And they have their emails already, okay? All right, so websites, right? Most are websites, but might be some emails as well. Yeah, some they already have the info. All right, let's get going then, and we see you soon right here at our conference day. We are organizing, getting better each new day. We see you soon. Look, it's really, really a great list. It's about 400 pages, but 421 pages. But we need your cooperation, so please help us and share and, and send information, just the basic, very basic, because we need that going. All right? Okay, we see you soon. Okay, so let's go to another example now. So we have here a map of some Asia. Let's talk about Asia now. You see? So the most populated cities in India and China basically is there. So we already have a line that is right here, right in Portugal, so right here. So every city about this line, we already move anyways, right? Okay, because it's too cold and we already decided that. So all this part will be polar area. And in the center of the continents that we will live here, right? Let me make sure. Portugal, right here. Okay, so on this line, we're going to live only by the beaches. All counties, surrounding counties, will be properly named. But everything inside doesn't need that. You really don't need that. So we're going to call, I think, the Plantation County that we talked about before, we are going to call. They don't have name. We don't need names. Okay? So I think that will be the most sustainable. So everyone can live around on those counties that will have proper names. Right? It makes sense. I think we can do that. Everyone. I think about 100, most 200 kilometers away from the beach, but for sure we don't need more than that. Okay, will be really sustainable. And so we're gonna live at this center right here by Portugal. Okay, you see? Perfect, right? Yes, that will be really awesome. Okay, because there's no need to live so far away from the beaches, right? The beaches are so nice and healthy. They have minerals from other continents, and we can use those minerals, right, in the future if we need, with clarification of everything. We can have fun. It's healthy. The iodine, it's awesome. The salt, right? Instead of bringing things to thousands of kilometers away from the beach, because all of that's not needed. Great, right? Okay, all right. So really awesome. Okay, so that's so here in Asia, we're gonna start more or less here, on the top, and keep going down. So we'll be a little different than South America and Africa. Okay, so here we are going down because we still have many people living, right? Finland, Denmark, and all these other countries here. England and France and these other countries. So we're going to go this way. So the teams gonna work more or less in a straight line this way. As soon as they finish one city here, they can go one more down, one more down, one more down, one more down. I'm just exaggerating a little bit because I tried to make this map bigger, But then came to another page and I don't even know where the map is. Okay? So, oh, here it is. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? So I think it's really, really good. So we're going to move here this way for the cold countries, right? Yeah, we can do it also from the center going out. Yeah, so right here, from this center going out like that. Okay? Yes, that will work for sure. Okay? So they're gonna be working, and they're gonna have their half-day study and change with other teams. They're gonna also be a half-day study, a half-bit work time with everyone that already has 15 years old and older. Okay? And we will have proper buses. The buses are gonna be one room for the bedroom for the couple, one room for the grandparents, and the kids gonna sleep there at their like a living room, right? And fold their beds during the day, so they have a little kitchen and a little bedroom. Some can sleep on the floor, some in a proper thin beds, right, along the sides of those buses or trailers. We don't want trailer because trailers, 2 pieces. We don't need that. We need just 1 piece, proper buses. So we're going to have petroleum reserve, right, gasoline and diesel for all these buses. But I think, and every family going to have their own and be there, right? For now, they don't need much because they can use proper, like I already explained, we are going to follow what I said before. Stay in hotels already exist and go to smaller locations, right? So that's why we're not keeping universities. We're going to have the university team, remember, one until the end that completes the whole country. As soon, like Denmark, Finland, all these countries here, England, Belgium, all these countries here, right? As soon as they finish the whole country, and then they give their report and they complete their country. Okay? All right. The other thing that we can do in places that are needed, it's put concrete and hardwood under the beaches, because in some beaches they're fine all year round, like northeast of Brazil, we have dunes and nothing gonna happen to those beaches, right? We can plant palms and forestate them, but they're not going to be washed away. But some beaches we have to evaluate to see if we need to do that, because for sure we can do it, right? We can do it. We can build based, for some beaches where it's needed. All right? Okay, we're doing really great. So our line, I think, is really sustainable to stay the same as we planned before, here on the top of Portugal and New York and Beijing. You see there? So that's our line. And Salt Lake City. So we have a lot to clean up. All these cities up here. You see? More or less. Okay? Because I don't have one real map that I can look all the cities at once. I just have Google Maps. But that's the line. So we have to evacuate all this city about this line. And keep going. I think gonna be really awesome. So during these 28 weeks, but with the vacation, everything gonna be one whole year, we can, for sure, we can plant billions and billions of trees, and not just 8 billions, as I said. We need much more than that. I guess maybe 20 billion trees for all countries. Yeah, I think we can do that, right? 20 billion trees every year, because we're really gonna need, okay? So at the forest, I wrote, but let me say a few words. We are going to plant fruit trees that they are good for now. They grow fast, they're strong, right? And also some species that are for forest, okay? So we will have a blend, because with the fruit trees that gonna survive probably maybe a few decades, right? Maybe 40, 60 years, but no more than that, because even that some others gonna grow, because some trees, they need a lot of sun. Okay, the other idea is to plant only fruit trees and only maybe 2 species of very tall trees and nothing else. That we can do as well. You know, if we're not bringing other things like the Amazon, right? We don't need that. So if we plant only fruit trees, why? Because they fall down, they create the bacteria, we are going to kill the animals and triturate them and already put them in different places to decompose, right? And already bring all material we can from all those cities, furniture, wood of all types, to be crumbled up and to put into the planting, right? Planting areas. Okay, the other thing, let me show you here. So let me get another map. All right, so here we have, I don't know if I have more pages, but anyways, in a few words. So we have, remember we have a river here, a lake here, another place here that have already good water pumps, right? Water wells, and then we have another river here. I'm just giving some examples. And then here's a city, and here is a city, okay? Just for you to have an idea. Okay, so in a few words, what are we gonna do? So, as soon as those young families help the best they can before they leave, right? What they can help? They can help, right? Plant all these trees and, you know, and as soon as the families with the little ones start going, and then the families with the middle age kids can go, right? All right. And then we have the families with 15 years old and older that we can count more. So they're going to be planting, right? They're going to start planting. Some teams work, right? And maybe go more towards one way or towards another way, whichever. And then here's another team going to start small, keep going, right? More or less like that, okay? And this seed is going to be less, smaller until they have what? Just 2 buildings, right? For the people to be hosted there. And then they also going to move. What they're going to be doing? They can already, we're going to keep a few where there's city, we can keep a few, one hotel or 2, right? Yes, okay? Demolish the most of it, but not the very last ones, because this team's gonna be working, demolish, plant, so on. Where's no cities, right? Here's a river. Okay, if there's no cities, then they can travel to the city if it's sustainable, right? Or if it's really too far away, not worth it to go and come back every day, and then it's okay in the case of Africa. But I think any other country won't need that, okay? We won't need. So in a few words, that's what we're going to do. I think that's going to be really great, right? And people are going to live in nice, positive areas. We're going to have just a very few islands that is very close, you know. If they're really close, that's okay, because people, families can have fun, and they're gonna get their canoes and go and come back, right? They can have fun. But if it's too far away, it's not needed, not sustained, not safe, okay? And we also gonna have gonna be checking for those lands, so nobody gonna be natives again. That's very important, right? Because we don't need that. That's not good for us. So we have to receive all the natives with a lot of care, a lot of kindness, for them to feel good, and won't ever want to go back to the forest again. So as I wrote, we're going to need to have hotels or churches that are closed down exactly for them, okay? To have them, lots of fruit, some hammocks, right? Some simple things that we believe they're gonna feel comfortable. They can sleep on the floor, they can sleep under trees, right? We can have like some grassy areas. in churches that already have a wall, right? So they're safe there, right? And they can stay there while we talk to them and explain and, guide them and show them videos of places they can go to and, try to teach a little bit, something like that. I think will be, I think will be really great. Okay? All right? So, and for them to see that they're going to have food, they're going to have a house, and motivate them. So every group of people, we have to plan proper videos on how to do that for them. Okay? So for nomads, it's going to be a little different. For refugees, camps, right? Refugees, going to be a little different. To focus on how we can captivate them to feel comfortable with this idea, to feel great about this idea, because that's what we want, right? Okay? And find the best interpreters we can have for them. Okay? So this is something else. So it's really, really important for everyone to work a lot enthusiasm. Please pass this information to everyone you know, those videos, right? Every single day, keep sharing, all right, this information. Because we need that. We need to captivate everyone. So no one gonna be willing to go in the middle of the woods to do what there? It's hard to have food. It's hard to hunt. There are a bunch of mosquitoes and all these things. So it's hard to live. And without education, so we have to be working. All right? So basically is that for refugee camps and cities, all the pattern gonna be like that. Instead of starting on refugees, because they already have some food there, right? So we are going to go, as we said before, first come, first serve. The families that are registered first with all the basics, they are ready and healthy, they're already gonna be going out, because those that are sick need to stay a little longer because they cannot handle, different microbes if they are not healthy, for example. They need to be healthy, start on practices exactly where they live. So we're going to bring people from own region, right? The best as possible. Not many people living here in the Sahara, but let's do the best we can, all right? Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, and we see you soon. We really appreciate. Okay, everyone, so I have a few updates. So the first thing, so here's just for you to have an idea how big are the cities, and most of them are by the beach already anyways, right? So what we're going to do, we have an improvement that I'm going to explain to you, gonna let you know how we are going to do that. Because what happens is the best place to live are not in a center of countries. It's outside. So what we're gonna do? That's what we're gonna do. So here, for example, is South America. So all these islands we're gonna take out, most of them, right? Unless they're really close to North or South America. All right, so here it is. Okay, so we are going to clean up first all the cities on this area right here. Clean them up completely. Okay, I'm just doing more or less for you to understand. Okay, why is that? Because when we're going to clean up the cities, so the families, the same way as the cold countries, right? First leave the children with small kids, and then the ones with teens, all right? So they're going to start cleaning up all those cities, right? So here will be mostly Brazil, right? And families going to be going to other countries, other cities, or even overseas, right? Somewhere they want, Asia, Africa, whichever they want, whichever they deserve as well, right? And they can also go to Asia, right? Okay, so they can go to North America, and here, Asia, Africa, all right? Okay. So basically is that. And in the center, we're going to start planting a lot. Okay, we're going to plant a lot. All right, so first, the children with young kids, they're going to start cleaning up, take out everything afterwards that is recyclable, right? All the electronics, electrics, and all this. All right, send them out, okay? All right, great. And already start planting. Where? By rivers, by lakes, right? Whichever is water, or from underground water, okay? So we're gonna start cleaning up. You know, we can have a few exceptions, yes, but make no sense. So here's Amazon, right? Here's Amazon. It make no sense to have cities in the middle of woods. Sorry, my map was not so good. It's a little bit this way. A little bit up here and a little bit here, okay? So we can leave a few. Yes, a very few, but some are very bad built. They don't have proper roads. They all crumble up together, okay? All right. So you imagine where all these people are going to go, right? Billions of people. They are going to live in cities of all continents closer to the beach. I think we can do about 80, 100 kilometers away from the beaches instead of thousands kilometers from the beach. Because it makes no sense. So what we're going to do? We're going to have train rails along the coast of all continents. So let me say a few words here for another example is Africa, right? So where are we going to start? We're going to start at the center. The same way. Clean up all cities, the first families leave, and then furniture leaves and furniture stays right there. Just take the screws out and already turn into mulch, right? Okay, so, and then more families leave, and the team that's staying gonna plant and plant and plant. That's everyone that's have teens, 15 years old and older, gonna stay, right? Even that they will already have a place, whichever day, because these people are gonna be, of course, very trusted people, and they will already have a location properly reserved, being built for them in different locations, all right? Okay, so they're gonna start going, and basically is that. So clean up the cities. In the same time, they will be demolishing the cities close by. Will be teams also planting around this lake, around that lake, around this river, that river. You know, keeps going. So people will stay in the beach areas. So let me show you a little bit here, right? So here are the cities that we have now. You know, so we're going to start here, more or less the Sahel, this line, more or less right here, okay? So if you see, more or less here, right? More or less here, Sahel. So that's more or less we're going. We're going a little bit up, a little bit south, a little bit north, a little bit south, a little bit north. That's what we're going to do, the headquarters, right? So we're gonna go to different location, but more or less a line in between there, right? And there are hundreds, thousands of other teams, right, doing what we're gonna do: help to demolish cities, help to plant trees. We are not building apartments, as I said before, in the center of continents, okay? All right, so we can help right this beginning here. We can help to build the apartments, for example. And more towards the center, we're going to help to demolish. We're going to help to plant trees over and over and over. So we have a few weeks here, and then we keep going, right? That's the most sustainable. And those families that are going to be on a center here, you know, first, to have everything really well, we're going to start from the center out. Good idea? Awesome, right? Okay, great. Okay, here they are, my friends. Thank you so much, and we see you soon. Get ready. Please share videos with all other schools you can every single day. You know, and ask your whole family and neighbors and everyone for the same email, you know, but from their personal email. Send the same information about our conference. Okay. All right. We see you on November 11th. Thank you. Talk to you soon. We will be really happy to see you here. Gonna be a real gift. Andrew and I and the kids and our teens, adopted children, teens, and our parents, siblings, friends. Oh, we're gonna have a big party. Thank you.